Congratulations to the DeMatha football Stags on their second consecutive WCAC championship. We will talk about that and much more on the DeMatha basketball pregame show. Hello, I'm Jonathan Connor, class of 2017, and I'm here joined with DeMatha's defensive tackle, Julius Combs. Julius, congratulations to you and the DeMatha football team for winning their consecutive football championship.
Thank you very much. It was a very well-coached game between two very talented teams, and we were able to come out victorious. We started out the game very slow. We were down 14-0, and we stressed to win the second quarter because that was going to be the turning point in the game for us. And we won that second quarter. Start off by a pick from DJ to begin the second quarter, and we were able to go on from there and win that quarter 17-0, and then at halftime we stressed winning the third and the fourth quarters, and we were able to do that, and we came out victorious.
Well, with that being said, let's take a look at the football highlights from the championship game.
In the WCAC championship game, it was Good Counsel and DeMatha. Good Counsel got on the board first with a swing pass to Keon Pay. They would later add a 3-yard run to make it 14-0. Then the tides would turn. DJ Turner would pick off an Andres Castillo pass and bring it back to the Good Counsel 7, where DeMatha would get on the board to make the score 14-7. Then they would go back to work on the ground. Here's Sproul with a nice run to the 40, and then a Bo English pass to DJ Turner would set the Stags up for a field goal. This field goal was by Keegan Meyer, and it was from 45 yards out. After a Tino Ellis touchdown, this would send the game to halftime with DeMatha leading 17-14. Second half, Andres Castillo comes right out with a big gain down to the 48, and then Mo Ibrahim would take the ball all the way down deep into the red zone on a nice run, setting Good Counsel up to take the lead. And then it was Andres Castillo who kept it himself from the 12-yard line to make the score 20-17. A big play in this game when DeAndre Kelly blocked the extra point to keep the score at 20-17. In the third, McFarland now goes to work. He sets DeMatha up with a nice big run here. And then a nice slant pass to Kellen Taylor brings the ball down to the 1-yard line of Good Counsel. And that's when Bo English would have the keeper to put DeMatha up 20-14 after the extra point. Good Counsel tried to threaten late here on this play at the 18, incomplete, and the ball was turned over, and that would lead to DeMatha 24, Good Counsel 20 in the championship game.
The DeMatha Stags finished the season 29-6, good enough for number 7 in the Washington Post. They traveled to Boston, Springfield, and Los Angeles to prepare them for a run in the WCAC playoffs and the conference, where they were 18-3 and they lost to PVI in the finals. They graduated many seniors: Corey Henson, who went to Wagner College; Brock Rubel went to Florida State for football; Brandon Alston, Alex Newbold, and Jeff McMorris.
The playoffs featured two big upsets in the games of McNamara over St. John and Ireton over O'Connell. The Stags were able to beat Riken and Ireton before losing to Paul VI in the finals.
We'll be right back after a short tribute for Coach Messier.
DeMatha has a lot of great alumni currently playing in the NBA and college. And Victor Oladipo, who's drafted number 2 to the Orlando Magic, who came out of Indiana. Victor Oladipo's very athletic, very explosive, and he also almost won the Rookie of the Year award in the NBA. And also Jeremy Grant, who was drafted number 39 to the 76ers, came out of Syracuse. We haven't seen a breakout game from Jeremy Grant yet, but we're still waiting.
There are also 7 DeMatha alum currently playing college ball. Jerian Grant at Notre Dame, B.J. Anya at NC State, Mikhail Hopkins at Georgetown, Corey Henson at Wagner, Jairus Lyles at RMU, Quinn Cook at Duke, and my personal favorite, James Robinson at Pitt. I had the pleasure to play with his brother Jamal, who is currently the starting quarterback for Albany.
This year's basketball team is off to a good start with solid road wins at St. John's, Roosevelt, and Magruder.
Here are 5 players to watch. Senior Terrell Allen, who's committed to Drexel. Senior Thomas Bruce, who's committed to Binghamton. Junior Nate Darling. Senior Jalen Grant. And sophomore DJ Harvey, who most think is the number 1 player at his position in the U.S.
Here are some other facts about the Stags this year.
This is Coach Jones' 13th season. He has currently 315 wins to 89 losses.
Currently, the Stags are number 2 in the Washington Post and number 20 in the U.S.
They traveled to Orlando to play in the Victor Oladipo Classic.
They also traveled to Arizona, Springfield, Massachusetts, and Atlanta, Georgia.
They will face nationally ranked Chaminade in the National High School Hoops Classic, which is held at DeMatha on December 13th.
Julius, thanks for coming to this broadcast this afternoon. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me on the broadcast. I look forward to being a part of future broadcasts with you guys.
Well, let's send it out to Sean O'Connor, who's standing by to bring you coverage of the DeMatha versus St. Mary's Riken game.